everyone, I'm your host Selayna, and I am here with
Nyla and Sailor.
And welcome back to RamTV. Welcome back to the show, you guys. You ready?
Yep.
All right. We're just gonna get right into it. We have a pretty short show for you today, so let's start off with our first segment.
Plant sales!
Man, I totally won that physics test.
Yes, I should have taken plant bio, except I don't know how to take care of plants. I should have stayed up so late practicing the...
What is that? Yeah! Okay.
Well, when and where is it?
It's in the greenhouse, May 7th to 11th.
That's actually pretty cool.
Weird.
Go Rams!
Thanks.
Make sure to support our school's environmental club.
Buy a plant or two and spread the word to all of your friends.
Now over to top 5.
Let's see what our category is for this week.
Welcome back, Rams. I'm your host, Carter. This shouldn't be as contentious, so I feel good enough to have my own opinion on these. These are going to be the guitar body shapes. And I know there's not a whole lot of guitar players at this school. So, number 5 is the Gibson Flying V. And the biggest problem with this shape is really cool. Biggest problem with it, though, is that playing while sitting down with it is just not fun at all. Just really uncomfortable guitar to play. Unless you're standing, then there's a lot of room towards the end of the neck, so it gets better. Then number 4 is the Telecaster. I don't have much experience with the Telecaster. They are more accustomed for blues and things like that, and more country. They have a really bright sound to them. So they're very nice guitars. Then the number 3 is the Gibson Les Paul. I don't like Gibsons very much. Les Pauls, I don't know. They're nice. They can be nice. I like the Les Paul shape a lot, but I'm not a huge Gibson fan in general. They notorious for having a lot of issues at the factory, and just for being how expensive they are, they don't hold tuning very well. Number 2 is the Fender Stratocaster. Classic body shape. Every guitar manufacturer in the past 60 years or so, however long it's been, have all copied this shape, and for a good reason. It's a good shape. I think I own 3, if not 4 guitars that have this exact same body shape. So there's a reason why it's good. It works and it's standard. Number 1, my personal favorite guitar shape is it is a Gibson, but it's the Gibson Explorer. I have never actually owned a Gibson Explorer because real ones are like $2,000 or more. And even the cheap Epiphone version, which is Gibson's subsidiary company, their sort of their budget guitars, even the Epiphone version is like $600. And they only come in 25.5-inch scale, or I think 24-inch scale in the better one. So they're just shorter scale length, which means the frets are smaller and stuff like that. So not exactly my favorite type of guitar, but the Explorer body shape is probably my favorite. And if I could have my own guitar, it would be the ideal. I think it's 25.5 with probably a floater rose on it, if you know what that means. Anyways, thank you.
Thanks, Carter. Selayna forgot to mention the car segment, so here you go.
What's up, Rams? Welcome back to this week's car. And this week we have a 1983 Ford F-250. And it's got 30-inch tires, 2 gas tanks, just like that other truck. Now we move under the hood. This is a 351 Windsor V8. These run horribly cold, so until it's warmed up, you're gonna have a tough time. This one comes carbureted, obviously. All right, now for the interior. He's got your radio, your fuel gauge, and this is actually the switch to choose which fuel tank that you want, either the front or the rear. It's a 4-speed. They call it a granny 4-speed. This is your clutch, parking brake, gas, all that stuff. Seatbelt is pretty short. The shift, it's a pretty long throw. That's the only difference in a manual truck compared to like a normal car. That's basically the only difference in shifting.
What's the mileage on this thing?
Not the best. And considering the fact that this is, you know, an older V8, they weren't really focusing on good mileage, so it gets probably at best 18 miles a gallon. See how we can do this.
All right.
And what's actually nice about this is when you're reversing, you don't gotta worry a thing about the gas. As you can see, I'm not touching the gas at all. You just have to figure out the clutch, right? And there we go. That's 2000, psych. That's a 1983 Ford F-250.
All right, there we go. Good stuff.
Thanks.
Quick announcement from ASB.
ASB candidate packets are available starting today in the student store.
Come pick up a packet during one of your lunches.
We'd love to have you join our ASB team, so make sure to grab one while you still can. All right, Rams. Well, that's all we have for you this week. I'm Selayna.
I'm Sailor.
And I'm Nyla.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Can we
Can we like? Yeah.
I need
Can we
to
watch it?
I just feel like you're bad.
No, you did not. Stop it. Guys, come on. What the heck? I'm just kidding. No. All right. We have a pretty short Badoo. RamTV.